My name is Joy. I'm a designer and photographer, pet mom, wannabe avid hiker with a desire to photograph unique places and share stories of my adventures. Subscribe to follow the AYJ journey. Everybody, welcome back. It is Joy from AYJ Adventures. They say your first RV is never your last. I have made the decision, while I absolutely love my home on wheels, I need to sell her. The main reason is I need a vehicle to explore areas. And while this one is very easy to drive and easy to handle, the areas that I want to explore, the areas that I want to go to require a 4x4, and this vehicle just can't do it. And I could have purchased, a small car or a Jeep to tow behind, but it's then two vehicles I have to maintain, two engines I have to maintain, two insurances that have to cover everything. So economically, it just didn't make sense. What that means is I have to get over my fear of towing. I have never really towed anything, and I don't count the little trailer that my grandfather had on his lawnmower. That was towing like a bunch of cousins behind me as I mowed the lawn. That was easy. I'm actually going to travel slower. My goal is to stay in a location 3 to 4 weeks, really immerse myself into the area, discovering places that if you're traveling every couple of days, you would have never found. Honestly, I really don't want to travel fast. It's exhausting. I'm going to include a link below that is the blog where I have all the specifications for the rig, because I'm not going to remember it, and why do you want to hear me talk about that? So if you're interested, please click the link below. That's going to take you to the blog that actually has the detailed specs and also photos of the interior when it actually had stuff in it, so you can kind of see what it looks like. This video was originally going to be a walkthrough to help me sell the RV. It was purchased before I could complete the video. I, however, wanted to upload the video to share my experience and my story of why I'm changing RVs. Meanwhile, while the video plays, I'm going to discuss one of the #1 questions I've seen on RV Facebook groups. What rig should I get? It's a question that only you can answer. My advice: research, research, research. Questions that may help you make that determination on the type of rig that you want. Will you travel full-time or part-time? Are you traveling fast and driving every day? Are you going to take your time and stay at an RV park? Will you need to work? Will that require another vehicle? Do you have pets, and what will you do with them if you want to go out and explore an area? Are you going to be staying in RV parks or off-grid? These are all questions that you figure out as you're traveling. So why am I changing my rig? These are my top reasons. #1, the work I do, so I can actually afford this life. As a photographer, graphic designer, and artist, it requires spending a minimum of at least 5 hours working every day. And using that time to drive and set up camp every day, it takes away from that focus. #2, I want to enjoy my off time and explore areas, research, plan my routes, find unique stories to tell, and really work on my craft as a photographer. Some of the locations that I want to go to are going to require a 4x4 vehicle. #3, my actual original idea to earn a living was to work the art fairs, sell my photography and my designs. And yes, I have an Etsy store, link below. Diving into that aspect of the artist industry is something I've always wanted to try. #4, the love of my pets. Having the trailer safely plugged in a temperature-controlled and monitored environment while I work or explore is truly my #1 reason. So that question, the what rig should I get that everybody asks on Facebook, nobody can answer but you. So try to determine, because again, I changed my mind. I thought I wanted nimbleness. Instead, I know I now need to slow down and take my time so I can truly explore. I want to remember the journey. I want to remember the people that I meet on the road, remember the stories that I discover and the inspiration I find and the photographs I capture. For me, this is a lifestyle change. So why not enjoy the journey? So that's it for my RV right now. I'm gonna get upset and cry, and I don't want to. I'm gonna miss her. She was great. She taught me that I don't need to live in one spot, that I can travel and explore and see what the world has to offer and still work and still make a living. I'll miss her. she was good to me. And I think the new owners are going to absolutely love her and enjoy her.